In a recent episode for 2.5 Men, Ashton Kutcher actually kissed his male co-star, Jon Cryer, and it's actually his second time kissing a dude on screen. Here's what he had to say during an interview on Conan's show. "Jon's my second male kiss on screen. My first one was in Dude, Where's My Car?" Okay? But then he kind of opens up about male sexuality, right? And he says that he learned a thing or two through kissing his male co-stars. Here's the thing, if you want to know if you're not gay, kiss a dude. If you feel nothing, you know. Fascinating.
Yeah, agree to disagree. Now, I'm a well-known lib, right? Couldn't be more in favor of gay rights. Everybody knows that. That doesn't mean that if you're in favor of gay rights, you're in favor of being gay. I mean, so everybody's different, right? If you're gay, that's awesome. I'm straight, that I hope is awesome, right? And there's a spectrum and et cetera, et cetera. But I don't have to try something to know that it might not be for me. You know, if you're a gay guy, and they do this to gay guys all the time, try being with a woman. Try it, right? Well, he knows.
He's just not attracted to women.
He's not attracted to women. I know what I'm attracted to. I know what I'm not attracted to. I don't have to make out with somebody to figure out whether I'm attracted to them. Okay, well, the logical next step is, well, just have sex with that dude just once. Just try it, and then you'll know if you're into it or not. I mean, that's okay. It's okay. I mean, look, and the second part of it that I don't agree with, and that actually bothers me, is this whole notion of like, that it's in the movies, and that he's talking about here, that when you kiss someone, either sparks will fly and you'll have, and then you'll know it's the right thing, or, oh, sparks didn't fly and it was.
Right.
And then that person's not right for you. It's not how the world works. I've kissed a lot of women in my life.
What a hoochie.
Yeah, I am. I'm a bit of a male slut. And I wasn't ever like, oh my God, the butterflies, oh my God, oh, my back hurts a little bit. Oh, this is so good. This is so good, I'm in love.
I'm sure
I
you
was
felt
like,
that
hey,
way.
this is cool. I'm really psyched. I'm hooking up, and I might even get more.
I might even get more.
Well, the thing that I
like
mainly thought was, this might lead to an orgasm. Now we're having fun. Okay. But all this thing about like the romantic, I don't know. I feel like it's such a girly thing, and I hate it.
No, I don't think he's talking about like fireworks. I think he's referring to chemistry and attraction. Like, you know, if you're kissing someone, if they arouse you, certain physical things happen to you that let you know that it's.
Do you even have to kiss someone to know that? The whole point, don't
you? No, you don't. And I don't think he's saying you have to kiss another dude to make sure you're straight. That's not what he's saying. I think what he's trying to say here is, look, I'm straight, okay? And I've kissed a dude, didn't feel anything. I'm super, super straight. I think
that's what you think he's leading to.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to say. I don't think he's like, listen, all you straight men, time to get in bed with another dude to prove that you're not into him and you're straight. I don't think that's what he means. But I will say this one thing. I'm really curious how many men will experiment if the taboo didn't exist for men. So there is a taboo for women. So if I were to make out with another woman, I can come on this show tomorrow and talk about it in great detail, and people will love it, right? Like, oh, I'm sure you'll ask me like a bunch of pervy questions about it.
I mean, no, I mean, it depends on what you mean by pervy. I mean, how close were you to it?
Okay, exactly.
I mean, were you guys hugging while you kissed?
So if it was a guy, I don't know if you would shut the conversation down, knowing you'd probably still ask questions, but it would be a different line of questioning.
So I'm actually, no, I ask pervy questions no matter what. Let's be clear on that in terms of the record. All right, no, look, I get what you're saying about him in a roundabout way saying, no, trust me, I didn't feel anything and I'm straight. But you're right about the stigma, and I'm positive that if there were no stigma whatsoever, none, that a lot of guys, I'm just going to leave it at a lot of guys, would have tried it because they wouldn't have known to not try.
Right. You're living in a free sexual environment. You're allowed to experiment without any judgment. When you live in a society like that, then of course you're going to be more willing to try certain things, you know?
And then, you know, since guys are so much easier, you know, people talk about the gay lifestyle. It's not the gay lifestyle, it's the guy lifestyle.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
So then a lot more guys would be gay. I've said that a million times over, right? Because so that's the one thing that the Christian write about. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, so I don't care, right? For them, it's like the end of the world. But it's so much easier to get laid with a guy. A lot of guys would just do that probably by default because they don't mind it or they like it. They're somewhere in the spectrum.
I don't think more guys would be gay. I think more guys would live out their desired sexuality.
Right.
Because they wouldn't have to worry about the stigma.
And don't get me wrong, yeah, of course, you know, and it's easy to know, right? If you're straight, there are some women or men, depending on what gender you are, that you're not attracted to. I mean, I could see a woman and she could be perfectly attractive, but I am definitely not attracted to her, and I don't need to make out with her to know whether I'm attracted to her or not. It's the same feeling I have towards guys. It just happens to be all guys, right? So, no, not everybody would be gay, but a lot more guys would try it if there was no stigma. And this is so much easier with guys than girls. You'd have a lot more people who were living probably a bisexual existence.